Do your friends stare at you when you knock things off the table with your elbows? Have you ever noticed people backing away from you when you get too close to them? If you answered yes to either of these questions, then you might need to think for some of the reasons for why this may be happening with you. Well, you can start by changing your habits from bad ones to good ones. Habits that attracts people rather than pushing them back away. Therefore, today I am sharing with you some of the worst social etiquettes that need to be changed as soon as possible. To know if you have any of these, keep watching this session with me till the end, and let's start the video now. Before moving ahead, kindly take a moment and subscribe to my channel and hit that like button if you like this video. It will be a great help if you can do this for me. So let's begin with some bad habits associated with eating and drinking. The first one is talking with What is that? A mouthful. So talking with a mouth full of food is just so rude and indicates that you really need to learn some table manners. So chew your food, swallow it, and then talk. Even if you're asked a question and you're having your meal, you can gesture the other person like this and can reply to them after finishing the food inside your mouth. The next habit that is associated with eating and drinking is elbows on the table. This seems harmless until and unless you knock over a plate or push a glass of water to an edge, causing the content to spill. So the best is to sit back and keep your elbows to yourself only. The other thing about dining is taking food from someone else's plate. So are you a guilty person of seeing something on someone else's plate and immediately stabbing with your fork like you also want it? Well, this is rude and may cause your hands to get slapped. So the best is never take food off someone else's plate until and unless it is offered to you. Now let's move to some bad manners associated with communication. Earlier we talked about bad manners associated with eating and drinking. Now let's talk about communication, my favorite part. The first one on my list is making inappropriate comments. Have you ever seen that some people do not have any hold of their tongue and they end up saying whatever they want to? If you are from one of those people, I want you to take a pause, wait, and kindly filter your words so that they don't hurt other person's sentiments. Example, you didn't like your colleague's shoes, it just don't match with her outfit. So instead of making her embarrassed in front of the whole crowd, find a place and then advise her privately and nicely. Another thing that can affect your healthy relationship is chronic use of phones. So cell phones are amazing, they're wonderful until and unless they replace your personal contacts. So if you're a person who's always glued to your phone and using it all the time, I'm sure you're making your friends and family really upset. The idea is, if you're with someone, keep your phones aside. Next is talking too loud. So some people talk too loud all the time. Reason? Very simple. They never realize that they are too loud, or nobody made them realize this. Remember, most people can hear just fine. So try to be as soft as possible with your voice until and unless the other person asks you to speak up. Now, talking too loud is followed by interruption. So few people are always eager to say out their thoughts, and that's when they end up interrupting unnecessarily. You really need to make sure that you open your mouth when the other person is done with what he or she has to say. Don't interrupt unnecessarily. Nobody likes that. Friends, we are done with all the habits, bad habits associated with eating, drinking, and communication. Our final category for this video is bad habits associated with public behavior. Let's begin. First is invading personal space, which means sitting or standing too close to someone. Remember, nobody likes the person who always wanders around them and don't give them their personal space. You need to make sure that you make appropriate distance between you and the other person, and you will be amazed to see how comfortable the other person became after getting the required distance between you and them. Another bad social etiquette related to public behavior is poor hygiene. So most personal hygiene need to be conducted in private. So you want to comb your hair, find a private place, at least not around the dining area. And please, please, please stop picking your nose, spitting in public, and scratching your private areas in public. These are so unhygienic and they don't let you look so cool. Nobody likes these person who do these kind of things. So completely avoid them. Now what we have is cutting in line. So I've seen people, they get so eager for their turn and that's when they cut the line. It just shows that you are ill-mannered and impatient person. Do you want to look like that? Of course not. Nobody want to. So do not cut line. Wait for your turn. You are gonna have it and don't rush. Oh, I just realized that we are done with our bad habits list. But wait, I don't think I should stop here. I should definitely tell you about one more bad social etiquette that I have experienced a lot in my life. That is laughing on someone else's bad luck. So if something bad happens with someone, I've seen that most people start laughing on the person, making him or her feel really low. Remember, life is a circle. If something bad is happening with the other person, it can happen with you as well in your life. So instead of putting him or her down and making her feel low, cheer them up. Here we are at the end of this video, and at last I want you to accept that it will take a while to change these habits, okay? It is never going to happen in one day, but it is definitely going to happen one day. So just work on them so that they cannot affect your healthy relationship. I hope you liked this video. No, I am sure you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. Just subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of your family, keep improving yourself and keep shining. Bye.